Probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't...
Madden football is the home of Super Bowl 57. And this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the New England Patriots. And it comes your way next.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. From the 25 on second down. Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Hurts sets up to throw it. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
That's caught inside the 20. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Hurts. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And a nice job there skipping away from the 1 tackle and ends up getting 5 yards out of that. 2nd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Done, 3 more to play here in Super Bowl 57. 0-0 our score. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing Jones. He rifles one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here he just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Harris running straight ahead. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Now Jones. And this one is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18. 51 yards on the punt there. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. But 1st down, Hurts. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. We have reached the 2-minute warning. In fact, just under 2 minutes to play in the opening half of this year's Super Bowl. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg, and boom, over the crossbar.
Here's Jones. Throwing to start the drive. And this one complete to Smith. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a Patriot 1st down on a pickup of 16. Looking to throw. Jones. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw there complete to Myers. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch pitch and run. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Hassan Reddick, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Back to throw. Jones. Open man is Myers. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. It's Myers again with another catch. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the 1st down. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. They're going for it. This is Harris. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw. Jones. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry, as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots are on the board here in this Super Bowl. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll cut it to 3 and 10-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. One of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. These 2 teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Well, the Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. And they trail here in this Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the 3rd quarter.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Jones to throw on 3rd down. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he stopped immediately there. 2nd and 10 here in the 3rd quarter of Super Bowl 56. Another run with Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. He's going deep for Brown. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Delay of game, offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
On 2nd and 15 now. Hurts. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Once again with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have regained the lead in the 2nd half of this Super Bowl. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 17-14. The touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air.
And there's just one quarter that remains in this edition of the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, as we get set for the fourth quarter. On second down, it's Stevenson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Looking to throw. Jones. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. On first and 10, it's... Oh, no, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. It's caught at the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And they're going to speed things up here. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Second down and goal. Hurts. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the Patriots are right back in this football game. The Pats at the line ready to go. And this could become a career-defining drive for some. Down 3. Fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. This is where the legends are made in the National Football League as they begin this drive first and 10. Throwing again on second down. Jones. And he'll just get rid of it. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? Third and 4. Operating from the gun. Jones. He completes it to Henry. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Jones throw here taken in by Parker. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now Jones. That's caught left side. Myers with it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. Touchdown, Patriots. Jonnu Smith, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots put together a fourth quarter drive to take the lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it was Jonnu Smith, the big tight end, who capped the drive with a touchdown reception. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Hurts and the Eagles now. Down 21-17. A minute 8 to go. A touchdown could win the Super Bowl as they've got a first down. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's complete to Sanders. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He's back to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 27 yards there, a first down. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he's got room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Back to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did, and remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. It pats at the line, ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Finding space at the 40. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And the Lombardi Trophy will rest in the city of brotherly love. The Philadelphia Eagles are the Super Bowl champs. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. The accomplishment, forever.